My ex-husband's wife was jealous of my body change. I went from 196 to 137. My ex-husband and I try to see each other as little as possible, mostly because of our messy divorce. He cheated on me with a younger, thinner woman. So when he asked our daughter about me, I couldn't believe it. All I could do was smile to myself. Emma, my teenage daughter, gathers her stuff and waits for me outside his house when I pick her up. This makes things easy and avoids contact between me and my ex. Emma wasn't ready when I picked her up 3 weeks ago, so I had to walk up and knock on the door. It had been a few months since I last saw my ex-husband and his new wife, Angelica. They both happened to be standing in the hallway when Emma answered the door. I gave them a little wave and a smile. Without saying a word, my ex-husband nodded. His double take lasted a little longer than what would be considered appropriate, if you know what I mean. As Emma and I walked to the car, out of the corner of my eye, I could see Angelica sneak up to the window to check me out. As I drove up there today, Emma was outside waiting. She jumped into the car. "How was your weekend?" I asked. "Okay," she said. "Just okay?" "Yeah. Same as normal," she answered. "Oh, and Dad was asking about you," Emma smirked after a few seconds. I had a good idea of what he was asking about. I was sitting at the kitchen table eating when he sat down and asked, "So, what's your mother been up to?" "What do you mean?" "Just normal stuff," Emma said. Then Dad responded, "I didn't recognize your mother the last time she came to the door." I couldn't help but grin. My ex-husband, of course, had noticed and was jealous. I had dropped from 196 to 137. I was back in the same size jeans I'd been wearing when he and I first met 21 years ago. "He didn't recognize me?" I asked Emma, trying to hide my happiness. "You know what he was asking, Mom. He was referring to how you look." "What did you tell him?" I asked. "I just said it was that Mediterranean ritual thing you do." A few months ago I had the weirdest encounter at the mall. My high school friend Vanessa shared an ancient Mediterranean ritual she does every morning. After telling her about how hard it'd been, she told me I was doing everything wrong. At first, I had my doubts, but I was cautiously optimistic because I could see how incredible she looked. So I followed her advice to the letter. "Yeah, Dad started asking me what it is you've been doing every morning," Emma continued. "But then Angelica walked in, and he quickly started talking about the weather and how it's been raining a lot or something. I think she understood what we were talking about because she went right back out of the kitchen," Emma continued, laughing. "Oh, that must have been uncomfortable," I said, silently chuckling to myself. I try to keep our daughter out of everything between me and my ex, but I have to be honest, this made me really feel good. And I knew after seeing Angelica peek through the window a few weeks ago that she had seen my change too. Tap below to see the ancient Mediterranean ritual that changed my life. Right.